drink a lot of it, and I've recently become aware that, though I might pretend otherwise, I actually know nothing about it. I'm ashamed. Going to a wine shop, I go to the supermarket and I just end up buying like every other clown because I like the look of a label or it's a certain price point that appeals to me. $4.99, $5.99, $6.99. Just stupid. We're off to Burgundy, meeting a master of wine here. John is a master of wine, but bear with him, you can understand the odd word he's on about.
Yeah, there's a big time snobbishness about wine, and I think that's very sad because that keeps people away from wine, and that's crazy. Over this series, by tasting wines from different regions side by side, we're going to show you how easy it is to understand the world of wine.
Bourgogne. Now, I've seen that on bottles, never known what it meant, been too frightened to ask. What does Bourgogne mean?
It's French for Burgundy.
Right.
Yeah.
Simple, really.
Simple.
The world of wine is portrayed as this fabulous world which only a few people have got a secret to. And they'll tell you what wines to go out and buy, but none of those wine recommendations, be it on Food and Drink or be it in the Sunday Times, actually lead you towards an understanding of wine. This is a Burgundy, as you know. Now, okay, you provided us with this one, which is, getting on for a 20 quid bottle of wine. This was basically, that's a $5.99 bottle. That is. So what is the difference, before we taste it, what's the difference between that one and that one?
Well, I mean, both are made with the same grape, which is the Pinot Noir grape.
So why do they taste any different? That's what I don't get.
Now, I mean, the origin of the grape for this one comes from a designated area called Gevrey-Chambertin. Yeah. Whereas for this one, the grapes come from all over Burgundy. You have no indication of the origin of the grape. You don't know where the grapes have been planted.
Right, so this is made from cheaper grapes.
Exactly. By comparing these two bottles, the difference in quality becomes obvious.
What should I be looking for?
At the end, just go for the finish. See how long the taste lasts in your mouth once you swallowed it. That Gevrey goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
The cheaper wine, as you'd expect, dies pretty quickly. Goes very watery. Swallow, see how long it lasts in your mouth. The Bourgogne, pleasing, pleasant, dying, gone.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Is that all right? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Now do the other one. If a subject doesn't interest him, he's lost on you. He'll just drift off and you're talking to yourself. With wine, he's locked on, which if you know Adrian, you know that's passion. And he's passionate about wine, that's for sure. There are 250 masters of wine in the world, and Adrian wants to become the 251st. Hopefully, by the end of the series, we can achieve that. And on the finish, it keeps going and going and going.
You sound like a master of wine now.
Yeah, sorry.
Like a human being about 5
minutes
ago.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
lasts longer, bit
Lasts
smoother,
longer, smooth.
all that kind of thing.
All that kind, absolutely.
Well, I think you can always learn more by comparing one kind of wine with another kind of wine and seeing what they and seeing how they compare, why they are the same and why they are different. Here we have a bottle of white Burgundy, a Meursault.
You think so?
It's got no label on it. We've just got it from over there. It's got no label on it, but in fact, French labels are more or less totally useless anyway, because they don't tell you the Chardonnay
perfect French label. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Here we go.
It's a lot simpler. Strip away the language, and it's no great mystery. You know, you just have a few pointers, and a little bit of knowledge goes an awful long way. I mean, as a complete rank outsider of below average intelligence, the thing I'd simply say about that, it's got everything that has got, but just it's all a bit more subtle.
Exactly.
It's just less in your face.
It is. His taste will change. He'll grow out of what he thinks now, and he'll change. But he doesn't realise that yet. But that'll be interesting.
There's 20 million people buy wine every week. 19.5 million or 19.75 million haven't got a clue what they're doing. People like me, and there's so much more out there for them at a reasonable price and everything. People just need educating to enjoy it more.
I think in one foul swoop, with our philosophy on wine together, Adrian and I, we can change the face of wine. It sounds crazy to say that, but I think we can do that.
We were at Heathrow at 5 o'clock this morning, 5 o'clock here now. And the 3 or 4 hours filming we have had, just learnt a tremendous amount. There's just so much more to learn.